Thank you very much for the time. This is Mehrdad from Smart Vision International, and I'm going to speak about building information modeling, BIM concept, which is booming these days everywhere, and every constructor, every engineer and person who are involved and charged with the construction are talking about it. They are using because it has so many advantages, with the steps like modeling, detail designing, clash detection, list of material and list of price according to the prices which we have in the project, Navis work and timing for the project management. Actually, the using Revit zero out the cost of mistakes, and it extends your ability to reduce the mistakes which are in the designing, which are for example, in architectural, structural, mechanical, electrical, piping. They are separated from each other, and the engineers are separated when they design it in 2D or in a separate files. When it comes to building and they gathers in one place, it becomes that for example, there was a shear wall and you had a piping, you need to drill your shear wall, and it makes so many costs. But if you use the Revit and design your designings in the Revit, everything will be detected before of construction, and the costs actually will be the zero. So let's have a look at Revit and some practical advantages. The main advantages is for two kind of users for Revit, as a customer, I mean, for general contractor for zeroing out the cost of mistake, and for producers, they can put their products inside the project. Me as a designer, imagine I started to design my villa, which you see here, my building. This is the site view. The axes are drawn, the walls are drawn, the structure, and it's not completed yet because I'm during the process of designing, and I start to design my map, my designing. And what I do is I'm not going to draw the, for example, this door, because designing door needs a specialty, and there is some factories they are designing door, and there is existing doors which waiting for us to use in our construction, to use our building. So as a producer, there is a chance for you to design all of your products, to put all of information you need in your product, which maybe it's the cost, maybe it's the contact number, maybe it's the other information. For example, for this door, we designed a tag, the name of the door, the cost of the door, the height, and the seal height is written here. Let's have a better understanding of the view. Let's go to the 3D view. This is our 3D view. The section box is activated. Me as a designer, I have a very simple process after my concerns about the designing, the spaces, how to enter, what is the circulation, materials in my building, in my designing. I start to put my furniture. The furniture is not completed because I'm, as I said, I'm in the during of process of designing. What I need is to go to the internet, like bimobject.com, which is very popular. What kind of material I need? Here I need doors. I click on the doors. For example, I choose this model, olive wall. It's just example. For instance, I'm saying I click on the wall, the object, download, and then load it to the project. I already load some other doors here. Imagine I'm going to put some door here, but it's not the place, but it's just the showing. I go to the architecture. I want to show you how simple is the process of design and how it's come to handy for a producer to design his templates, his pre-made families, and give to the designers like me who are sitting all around the world, and so that they could use it their designing. And what will happen after using, I will show it to you. Let's have a quick look. Door, I choose for example this door, I put it here. There is a confliction. It's Do you know what's the confliction? Because there is joint between two walls, and the Revit says you cannot put your door here. So it is why everybody is using Revit these days, because it's all of the advantage and the good aspects of Excel, Revit, Excel, Autodesk, I mean AutoCAD, 3D Max, Adobe softwares, and all good softwares that you know. They have some advantages. Revit tries to gather all of these advantages, and this is why it's booming everywhere. Okay, imagine that I finished my designing. I put my windows, I put my door here. This is not drawn by myself, by me too. This is a curtain wall. Airtress has designed it. Actually, it was a simple wall like this, and after designing the wall, all I did is just downloaded the material, the family. I loaded to the project. I just clicked, and the material of the address has entered to my project. Okay, imagine that the process has done, it's finished. I want to give it to the general contractor to build this building for me. Okay, what will he do is to schedule the project. There are so many schedules, the tables, actually the reporting of the project. It is just for door, as you see I wrote it here. There are so many doors, interior and exterior. What is the family type? What is the model number? And what is the description? For having this interior wall door, which is made in inox, all I need is to call this number and order this. The cost is this, and maybe we can negotiate. So what's happening? There is a customer which directly calling to the actually the factory. Why? Because the factory has produced and prepared its template and pre-made products and put it on the internet, so that designers like me, who are sitting all around the world, they are using. For the time and listening. It was the Bim and the advantages of Bim, advantages of having families in the Revit, which you can put your identity and your name and in the project, and you can be in touch directly with the customer. It's a channel of marketing like TV and like newspaper. It actually, the cost is very low, but the outcome is very good. So if you were interested, please call us. I will be waiting for you. We can negotiate about your product, and about how we can promote your products in the market. So the process is this: design your families, put it on the internet, and be accessible to all of the designers who are using your Revit. What will happen? You will appear in the report paper of the project, and the materials are be chosen during and through the designing process, and not physically in the shops, or choosing from the advertisements which are screaming in the television. Thank you very much. This was Mehdad.